Yes, the NBA Cup is underway. This is Game 2, and things will only get more intense from this point forward. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. And checking out some numbers for Brandon Miller.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games, looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line, and it's been fun to watch.
Here are the starters for Charlotte. It's Miller and Bridges teaming up at the forward spots. Trey Mann out there with ball. And it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And then for the Brooklyn Nets, Schroeder and Thomas make up the backcourt. Williams is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Claxton in at the 5, roaming the paint. You take a look at the Nets. They lost their first game in the NBA Cup. Is tonight a must-win for them?
Well, you think about it. It's just game 2 of 4 in the group stage, okay? But if you come out 0-2, then it makes it really hard to advance.
And when you talk about the Hornets, it was a strong start to the group stage for them, winning their first NBA Cup game.
Yeah, they played well in that one, but this will be a difficult challenge. Winning on the road is difficult in this league.
You know, we all know about the flair and sizzle to LaMelo Ball's game. The highlight reel plays, all of that is great, but I also like the fact that he's got great length at the point guard position, which presents a lot of problems at both ends.
And he knocks down the first one. Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
And he makes both free throws. It's hard to question the energy LaMelo Ball brings to the court every night, Clark.
It certainly is, and it's contagious, B.A. That's what I like about it. He elevates other guys. As a teammate playing with LaMelo, he elevates your energy level because you've got to match his. He gives a team, I think, a nice edge in being able to perform on a consistent basis.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Miller. Over Thomas. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Looking quite comfy from the mid-range. I like seeing Miller look to score from here.
Schroeder passes to Claxton. Ball against Thomas. Back to Claxton. The Hornets pull it in. They're getting their first look of the season at Brooklyn in this one.
And in a series of the have-nots last year, they came out on the losing end. Really looking for some improvement here.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. 2 teams in the bottom half of the conference as far as respect goes. They're both scratching and clawing to try to get a little more of that respect. Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Here's Thomas. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jordy Fernandez.
I talked with Coach about LaMelo Ball and what he said to his guys before the game, and he said to me, I just told our guys to be active out there. LaMelo is an energetic, springy player, and we can't let him out-hustle and outwork us. LaMelo is a challenging assignment for any defense. We'll see how this unfolds. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie. For Charlotte, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass the ball. Miller outside. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
Rising to meet the challenge of that interior defense. What a play by Miller.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Outside Schroeder. Claxton with it. Williams defending. Claxton passes to Bogdanovic. Back to Claxton. Clock at 6. The jump hook. No good off the glass. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Here's Mann. deflected by Claxton. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Thomas for three. Pure from three-point range. Thomas has got 7 points. Ball with it. He's putting up some terrific numbers. Over 28 a game. Pass to man. Williams a screen on Schroeder. Out to Bridges. Three-pointer. Hits the trifecta.
And Bridges made sure to get those points back right away.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Now here's Claxton. Bogdanovich on the wing. From outside, off the mark.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Bridges, a screen on Thomas. From about 16. Hits the front of the rim and out. Brooklyn trailing. Right side Schroeder. Pass to Claxton. Out to the right wing. Screen by Claxton. To the inside. And Claxton throws it down.
Boy, I like how quickly he threw the bounce pass there. Hard to defend against that.
And here's Ball. Last game we saw him with 32 points. And here's Bridges. Williams a screen on Bogdanovich. Here's Bridges. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Claxton. Pulls up on the wing. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron. He's got 9.
And, you know, we all know Schroeder can score now, but they're a nice assist to his wide-open teammate.
The Hornets have gone 3 of 8 so far. Now here's man. Covered by Schroeder. Williams, a screen on Williams. Here's Miller. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And right away, Brandon Miller showed that he was a star in the making, Grant.
Yeah, he's a 3-level scorer, B.A. He's very fluid as a player, and he makes the game look so easy. And he hasn't even grown into his body yet.
And the first one at the line is good. And this is game 2 of the NBA Cup tournament for both of these teams here in the group play round.
Yeah, in this NBA Cup format, every single game counts. So a win here for either of these squads is essential to keep them in the hunt moving forward. That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Back to Thomas. Miller pulls it in.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Pass to man. Outside, Williams. Now Ball. 4 on the clock. Here's Bridges. Again the miss by the Hornets.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Man with it. Claxton picks him up. Man misses. The Nets have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Pass to Schroeder. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Ball. Soft touch off the glass.
This is what height in the backcourt gives you. Ball can get almost anything he wants in there because of that size.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Finney-Smith's checked in for Bogdanovich. In terms of two guards, these guys are putting in the work on the glass. Number 5 is LaMelo Ball.
And it's not easy to be a great rebounder as a two guard. You've got so many duties to take care of on the floor, and these fellas, they do their jobs and then some.
And that's why it takes that unique combination of agility and instincts to make your way onto that list. Those guys have a terrific balance of the physical and mental aspects of the game.
Now here's Thomas. He's got 9. Counted from distance. Thomas has got 12 points in the game.
And he's 5 of 7, getting into a nice rhythm offensively.
Now Ball. Bridges, a screen on Thomas. Ball against Thomas, and Ball gets it to go. Ball's got his second basket of the night.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And Brooklyn with possession here. After the basket by Charlotte. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Thomas for 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Bridges. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Nick Claxton. Clark, you look at the scoring ability of Miles Bridges. Most nights he feels like he has an advantage.
And I would agree with that when you think about defenders trying to slow down Miles Bridges. Most guys are either too slow or not strong enough to deal with him. As a result, he's able to make it tough for just about anybody who guards him.
The first one falls. You know, Grant, with the Nets, there was so much optimism just a few years back.
And it was just too bad to see things go south. It's a reminder that nothing is as easy as it seems in the NBA. Even with a superstar roster, things don't always work out.
Green's checked in for Charlotte. Bridges hits them both. The recent years have been a bit of a struggle for the Hornets, Clark.
No doubt about it, B.A. I mean, they've dealt with injuries that have really been problematic and roster changes as well. I mean, very much a team in transition, trying to figure out who they are and what they can be. And it's hard to get things clicking when you're having changes in your roster compounded by injuries as well.
Well, you look at Cam Thomas, Grant. Do you think he has the potential to be a star in this league?
Well, you know, it's tough to say, B.A. He has a lot of talent, especially as a scorer. I think he has to keep evolving other parts of his game if he wants to become a full-fledged star.
Free throw good. Thomas, with a new season underway, what are some areas that are challenging for players to get used to again, Grant?
You know, B.A., I think being on the road again in general, making sure you continue to eat right, get the proper rest, getting into a routine as quickly as possible. That's what's the most challenging at first.
And he makes all 3. All right, Grant, when you look at the Nets rebuild, what are you seeing at this point?
Well, they gave up a lot of young players and draft picks to assemble a big 3. And, of course, that didn't quite work out. So now they're in that middle ground, which sometimes can be a little tough. Add to the fact that they're in New York, the fans and media are anything but patient and forgiving.
Charlotte shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. And the technical free throw missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however.
Yeah, with the size and versatility Miller brings to the table, he's a tough cover for just about anyone.
For 3, Bridges. Charlotte gets it back. Man. And at last, they get one to fall.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Now here's Schroeder. He's guarded by man. Thomas outside. Shot on the wing. The rebound by Mann. The Hornets with a lead. Some solid defense from Claxton.
You know, he looks a little off kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Finney-Smith's shot is off. Charlotte's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Green, the pass to Mann. Miller outside. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Miller's got 8. Here's Schroeder. Boy, he just disappeared against New York. They needed him. And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And how about the Aussie Josh Green? An athletic wing. He's become a real threat from outside.
And I like that he's added that to his game because he gives you all the intangibles. He's a physical presence. He's an excellent defender. He moves well without the ball. When he's knocking down threes, it takes him to another level as an offensive player. He's got a chance to be a really special player going forward.
For Brooklyn, Watford's checked in for Claxton. Johnson comes in for Williams. And Simmons is subbed in for Thomas. Here's Watford. Simmons, the pass to Schroeder. Watford with a screen. 4-3. Schroeder can't get it to go.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Miller outside. Up again. Finney-Smith pulls it in. Nets trail by 4. Johnson with it. Green picks him up. Simmons, the pass to Finney-Smith. Pass to Schroeder. Takes the 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Showing you he can score off the ball. Dennis Schroeder has improved his shot since joining the league.
Here's Micic. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Williams on the wing. Miller outside. Williams a screen on Schroeder. Miller going inside, and Watford pulls it down. Well, the Nets shooting only 39% in the early going. Nice shot by Finney-Smith. And the Nets lead by 1.
Good work from Finney-Smith down low, putting his size and reach to good use.
Charlotte has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Micic. Simmons defending. Miller against Schroeder. Right side Green. Charlotte, no good that time either. Left side Johnson. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. We've got 1:13 left in the first. Pass to Green. Richards with it. Here's Micic. Covered by Schroeder. Stolen by Schroeder. With the drive. 2 points. That one goes. Now it's a 3-point Nets lead.
Schroeder is so quick. He can get to the hoop at will. He's a really dynamic player, especially on the drive.
And Charlotte's shooting only 35% so far in this quarter. Here's Micic. Simmons defending. And here's Miller. Can they get it? And he lays it up and in. Miller's got 10 points in the game.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
41 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Schroeder against Miller. Schroeder into the lane. Outside Finney-Smith. Now here's Simmons. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Green. Johnson against Miller. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Tough move by Miller, having to absorb the foul while taking his shot.
He's got free throw attempts 4 and 5 here.
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
That's good for Miller.
You know, for Miller, to me, it's about playing to his strengths. When he does that, he's an effective player.
Miller hits them both. And so it's Brooklyn with it. They trail by 1. Milton for 3. Williams grabs the board. A deep 3 from Ball. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Brandon Miller making highlights for the Hornets. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, I like how focused they've been on getting the opposition into foul trouble, as well as coming through at the free throw line.
Taking what the defense gives them, guys. I mean, the mid-range shot is available, and they're knocking it down from there. I love it.
And Brooklyn's shooting only 39% so far in the game. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Ben Simmons. Then there's Shake Milton. And it's Johnson in at the 3. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Now here's Williams. Still without a bucket. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ball. Ball making the D look helpless.
Sometimes we forget how tall Ball is. I mean, he uses his size well to score in close.
Nets trail by 3. Outside Simmons. Outside Bogdanovic. Sinks it from distance. Bogdanovic has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Here's Micic. Sinks that one from the post. And the Hornets lead by 2. And so it's Simmons with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Outside Bogdanovic. Simmons with it. Richards is there. From deep, Johnson. They get it back. Finney-Smith. The bank shot, no good. The Hornets shooting only 42%. Green against Johnson. Ball outside. The rebound by Ben Simmons. The Nets have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Milton for 3. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. Simmons has got 3 assists in the game.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Simmons against Ball. And stolen by Simmons. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of change for this Hornets organization. New ownership, a new front office, a new head coach, some exciting new talent. They're renovating the arena and building a new practice facility. Other than that, not much has changed. B.A.?
Business as usual, Allie. Thanks. Hornets trail by 4. Ball outside. To the wing, right side. Pass to Micic. Now ball. Just 4 to shoot. Over Simmons. Charlotte, no good that time either. Brooklyn leading by 4. Milton passes to Bogdanovich. Here's the second effort, and that's 2 points on the layup. Bogdanovich has got 8.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
And overall, you like what they've done on the offensive glass, extending possessions. They're top 10 in second chance points.
And while we don't talk about free throw shooting much, this team almost never wastes chances at the stripe. It's an overlooked strength for them. Hornets trail by 6. And in recent seasons, Grant, almost no team's been hit by the injury bug as much as the Hornets.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, you wonder what they could have done if they'd stayed healthy. They built the team around key players, and those guys have just missed a lot of time.
It's good.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Simmons. No made baskets yet. Wing shot on the way. Williams grabs the board. The Hornets have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Pass to Micic. Richards with it. Ball outside for 3. From distance. LaMelo Ball.
The defense must honor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
Now here's Simmons. The D's right on him. Outside Bogdanovich. From the arc. The Hornets pull it in.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Ball against Simmons. Pass to Micic. Here's Richards. Now here's Williams. He's marked by Finney-Smith. And that misses. That would have put him up.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Finney-Smith's got his second bucket on the night.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Micic. After the basket by Brooklyn. Here's Richards. And he goes in for the dunk.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Some changes for Brooklyn. Nick Claxton, he's checked in for Finney-Smith. Watford comes in for Bogdanovich. And Cam Thomas subbed in for Milton. A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Williams is checked in for Richards. Bridges comes in for Williams. Miller's checked in for Green. And it's Mann in for Micic. Now here's Thomas. He's got 15. Bridges outside. Pass to Mann. Fires from deep. Gets the 3-ball to go. Man's got 5 points.
Boy, excellent vision that time by Bridges to be able to make that pass. Really good, unselfish play there.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
Some defenses are designed to yield the mid-range shot. For him, that's a good look.
Charlotte has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Left side, Williams. Outside man. Pass the ball. Claxton with the block. They get it back. Williams' shot is good. Brooklyn has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the 3-point line in the second. Simmons with it. He's coming off a 13-point game against New York. And it's the Hornets on the break. Here's man. Pass to Miller. It's stolen by Johnson. To the paint. And Claxton throws it down.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
The Hornets have gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. Now here's man. Watford covering. Man, the pass to Bridges. The rebound by Ben Simmons. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Clark, a lot of NBA pundits like to issue bold preseason predictions. I don't think you fall into that camp.
Yeah, I'm a little more measured in that regard, BA. I like to base my predictions on stuff that's real, not stuff that might be real. But I understand the need to try to speculate and anticipate. But there's so much that's unforeseen and unpredictable that it really is difficult to make guarantees or predictions with any basis in fact until some games have been played.
For Brooklyn, Bojan Bogdanovic checked in for Watford. Williams comes in for Johnson, and it's Dennis Schroeder in for Ben Simmons. Now here's Thomas. 16 points for him. They set the pick. Lets it go from deep. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Schroeder's got 4 assists now tonight.
And that's his first triple this quarter. 3 total for the game.
Man with it. Covered by Schroeder. Pass to Bridges. Back to man. The 3. Count it. Make that 3 of 7 so far for him.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
Schroeder passes to Claxton. Thomas outside. This one for 3. Second chance effort. And Claxton with the lay-in. Claxton's got 6.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
Outside man. Pass to Bridges. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. While we have a moment, let's have a look at the small forwards who have proven to be the most efficient scorers so far this season. Third is Brandon Miller.
And this group does a great job of staying in attack mode. I mean, you have to be getting a lot of layups to have that kind of shooting percentage.
That's accurate, but you can't do what they've done without a superb outside shot as well. I mean, that's not a problem for this group. They certainly can drain the jump shot.
That's good from Bridges.
You know, one of the things that endeared Miles Bridges to his college coach was he was a superstar in talent, but played with a blue-collar mindset.
The Hornets making a switch here. Green is checked in. Bridges hits them both. Brooklyn has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Now an update on Shake Milton from the sideline. What'd you find out?
Hey there, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for the Nets. He called the injury a lower back bruise and said it's very stiff at the moment. Rotations, game plans, and minute distribution will all need to be readjusted while he's out of the lineup.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
The Nets with a lead. Outside Bogdanovich. Beyond the arc. And Claxton throws it down.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
Hornets trail by 4. And here's Mann. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Cleveland. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
And Brooklyn with possession here. Half to the basket by Charlotte. And here's Thomas from the arc. Miller pulls it in. Charlotte has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Tipped and stolen by Williams. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Green's got 4 rebounds in the game. Right side man. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Well, Brooklyn's shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. In the middle of his 3rd year in the league, Clark, Trey Mann was traded out of OKC.
Yeah, that team was so deep, that Thunder team, B.A. It was hard for Mann to find playing time, and now he's got a chance to play more with the expanded minutes. He's shown you that he can get it done at both ends.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
That athletic ability gets Bridges to the rim there. He almost totally shrugged off the defense.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And for the Nets, they're shooting a solid 50% throughout the second. Outside, Williams. Back to Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Bridges. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Charlotte has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Mann, the pass to Miller. Williams, a screen on Thomas. Here's Miller. Here's Williams. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
And an area where they could use some work, their free throw shooting. They've suffered from too many empty trips to the line.
Richards is checked in for Green. Now Schroeder. He's got 5. Outside, Williams. Pass to Claxton. It's Thomas on the wing. Claxton, a screen on Bridges. Here's Thomas for 3. Drops in the 3. Thomas has got 25 points in the game.
Oh, 5 threes this half. The D can't contain this guy.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Nick Claxton. First free throw is good. Watford's checked in for Brooklyn. He does not get the second one. And Williams has got the ball here for Brooklyn. Thomas finds Williams. Outside Bogdanovich. Thomas outside. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Got it up. That shot, no good. Cam Thomas getting it done for Brooklyn. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Welcome, folks. It's halftime, and the Charlotte Hornets are in the midst of a very close game.
They're really going to war for those second chance points, running guys to the offensive glass. It's a tight game. That could be the difference maker.
As long as it doesn't hurt their transition defense.
And a look now at some of the games that have yet to tip this evening. The Nuggets will face off against the Grizzlies in Memphis. 8 p.m. Eastern, that one gets started.
2 elite squads, Ernie. 1 winner. I'm expecting big things.
No doubt. Everyone in the league will be watching. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We've seen Cam Thomas really having a great game.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Well, the Nets shooting at about 44% so far. On the floor for Charlotte, it's Miller and Bridges teaming up at the forward spots. Ball is out there with Trey Mann, and it's Williams in at the center position.
That's one of the toughest shots in basketball. It's so tricky to get the soft touch and the accuracy when you're flying to the basket.
Here's Williams, following the bucket by Brooklyn. Bridges down low, defended by Bogdanovich. And the basket by Bridges.
Well, I tell you what, it's obvious Bridges takes great pride in working through contact and capitalizing.
Thomas passes to Williams. Offline with a 3. Charlotte trailing. Outside man. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Here's Miller. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Outside, Williams. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
LaMelo Ball is such an instinctive playmaker. Talking about his approach, he said, I'm just making it up. I see someone, I throw it, whatever comes to mind. Brian, the way he sees the game makes him box office attraction.
I like it. It's that new school flair with a game that harkens back to some of the greats. He's special to watch, Allie. Now here's Ball. He's got 13. Here's Bridges for the lead. Rejected. deflected by Claxton. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hornets will retain possession. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Shot clock at 5. Here's the floater. Goes back up. Williams misses.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Inside. Picked it out of midair. And it's the Hornets on the break. They now take the lead. Bridges has got 13 now.
Bridges that time being rewarded for his hustle and his awareness right there. Opportunistic score that time.
Thomas outside. Back to Schroeder. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. 7 points in the game.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Well, we all know how much teams lean on their shooting guards to score the ball consistently. Here's a look at the two guards who have been filling it up this season. LaMelo Ball, third.
And night after night, we see this group light it up. If you try to take something away from them defensively, they'll beat you some other way.
Yeah, you don't have to take a long look at their point totals to see that this is the premier group of scorers at the premier scoring position in the NBA. Shooting guards can flat out bring it.
Miller, the pass to Ball. Here's Bridges. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
After some misses in the first, he's making up for it now.
One shot.
That's good from Bridges.
In addition to being a talented scorer, Bridges also gets a good amount of board work done, too. He's a terrific all-around player.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
You know, he could see his squad was losing momentum, losing steam. Smart timeout to let them catch their breath and reset.
Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Back to Williams. Pass to Claxton. Hornets with the rebound. Williams has got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Schroeder passes to Thomas. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Ball. Williams with the screen. Ball with it. Claxton picks him up. Williams misses. Nets trail by 5. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
For Charlotte, they've gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Here's Ball. He's got 15. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 6. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Here's Mann. Brooklyn pulls it in. To the middle. Here's Bogdanovich. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Nice play there from Bogdanovich. Had the defense at a disadvantage, and he struck.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Hornets.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
And another thing they've been exceptional at is their passing. On-target ball movement has gotten them a lot of assists tonight.
And he can't get the first one.
You know, you look at Bogdanovich, and this guy is really outstanding at taking high percentage shots, and he's got what I call a natural scoring ability and mentality.
Good on the second one. And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte. They lead by 1. They host the Pistons after this one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Yep, count it.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Now here's Thomas. Give him 30. And the creative LaMelo Ball. Anytime he touches the rock, Clark, you expect a highlight reel play. How fun is he? Yeah, he's a lot of fun to watch. He's so uber creative, and he's got a flash and a flair to his game, but he's highly skilled and fundamentally sound, too. That's the one part that sometimes can be lost amidst all the flash, but he's a fun guy to watch hoop, that's for sure. Brooklyn shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. No good on that one. And the Hornets making a change here. Richards is checked in. And he sinks the second. Ball with it. 17 points in the game. Pass to Williams. Miller outside. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Nets trail by 4. And here's Schroeder. He's got 7. It's Thomas on the wing, pounded by Ball. And the Nets miss again. Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. The drive by Miller. Some solid defense from Williams. Brooklyn has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's Schroeder. And the Nets miss again. Hornets leading by 4. Now Mann. He's got 11. There's Ball with a 3. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 11 rebounds in the game.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Thomas passes to Williams. 3-pointer, no good.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Outside band. 6 to shoot. Pass to Ball. Here's the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Ball's got 9 points here in the second half.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Bogdanovich passes to Williams. Thomas outside. Fires the 3. Hits the 3-pointer. Thomas has got 33 points.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
Here's Ball. 20 points for him. Miller on the wing. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Look, Miller knows he's going to get roughed up inside, so he just prepares for the contact.
Now he shot well from the line tonight, going 4 of 5.
Shoot 2.
And he makes a first. For Brooklyn, Finney Smith checked in for Bogdanovich. Johnson comes in for Williams. And Simmons is subbed in for Thomas. Miller hits them both. Now here's Simmons. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Goes up on the wing. Johnson passes to Finney Smith. Back to Johnson. 5 to shoot. Pass to Schroeder. Launches it. Williams grabs the board.
They are just owning the boards right now.
And that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Man, the pass to Ball. Williams, a screen on Simmons. Ball finds Williams. Unloads from 13. Then Simmons grabs the board. And Mark Williams picks up the foul. That's his first foul. So for the Hornets, Williams comes in for Williams, and Green is subbed in for LaMelo Ball. Simmons looking around. Pass to Schroeder. Puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
And let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Friday, they'll be facing Paul George and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings.
And for that game against the Warriors, they'll need to be pretty much perfect for that one. Anything less than that means they're in for a tough evening.
First one falls for him.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Good on both. Simmons with it. Pass to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down. Great game for him. Double-double now.
You know, Simmons is a platinum-level passer, and he has a really good understanding of when his teammates are open.
Hornets leading by 6. And here's Mann. He's got 13. Miller outside, driving to the basket. He's off on that one. Good D by Simmons. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
Here's Miller. Good D by Finney Smith.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now here's Simmons. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on man.
Sometimes you just have no way of stopping Simmons on the interior. I mean, he's a very skilled player who gets these calls routinely.
That free throw, no good. Micic, he's checked in for Charlotte. And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. Grant Williams, a bit of a jack of all trades, Clark. He always provides a spark.
Yeah, he's an ideal guy to have in your rotation, whether he's starting or coming off the bench, because he gives you a lot of positive production at both ends, and he can get under the skin of the opponent too, which isn't always a bad thing. Gives you everything he has and fits in nicely with whatever role you give him.
We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. Now here's Schroeder. He's closely guarded. It's rebounded by Micic.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Miller against Claxton. Miller, the pass to Green. Just 5 on the clock. Over Finney-Smith. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Great defense. Can't let guys get open looks inside the arc.
Right side Schroeder. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Simmons has got 6 assists now in the game. And it's the Hornets with the ball. Pass to Micic. 51 seconds left in the third. Here's Miller. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Finney-Smith's shot is off. Hornets leading by 7. Right side Green. And stolen by Simmons. And now the Nets on the break from about 16. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Simmons. Simmons has got assist number 7 tonight. 23 seconds left in the third. Miller against Claxton. Now Miller. He's got 18. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Hornets. He's been productive scoring the ball. He's got 20 points so far. Back after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then it's Trendon Watford. Then it's Ben Simmons. And it's Milton in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the Nets 5. Pass to Micic. Floats one. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 3 assists in the game.
And Ball definitely has the passing DNA. Some of his dime drops are really sweet.
And Brooklyn has possession. 7-point differential. Milton surveys the floor. Outside Johnson. Jacks up a 3. Hornets with the rebound. Richards has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Micic, covered by Milton. Left side, Williams. Back to Ball. Pass to Green. The 3 is up. And Watford pulls it down.
And, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
They found strong offensive footing in the open court.
Yeah, and for them to reduce the lead, they should keep the pace brisk. I mean, that's how they've generated the highest quality shots.
We played just over a minute here in the 4th. Here's Micic, covered by Milton. Now here's Richards. Ball outside. Pass to Green. There's the triple. The rebound by Simmons. Simmons has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Down low. Here's Finney-Smith. Watford outside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
That free throw misses. And he's good on the second. Charlotte leading by 3. Here's Micic. Milton with a steal. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Outside Johnson. Finney-Smith, a screen to the inside. Over Green, and they're unable to get the tying bucket there. Pass to Richards. And he throws it down with one hand.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Josh Green.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Man, he's checked in for Micic. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Hornets leading by 3. Outside man. Williams on the wing. Ball outside. 5 on the clock. Over Finney-Smith. Ball no good. For Brooklyn, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. The shot by Watford, no good. Charlotte's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Man with it. Milton covering. Pass to Ball. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Now Finney-Smith. Outside Simmons. Johnson with it to tie it up. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Green's got rebound number 7 tonight. Outside man. Richards with it. He's against Watford. A nice shot by Richards. And the Hornets lead by 5. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Nets. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Watford outside to the middle. And he drops it in from the low post.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
And here's Charlotte now. The Nets making their last shot. Ball surveys the floor. With the floater. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Ben Simmons.
The D is fully aware of Ball's threat to score. He took advantage of their anxiousness that time.
That one's off. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Claxton, he's checked in for Watford. Williams comes in for Johnson. Thomas, he's checked in for Milton. And it's Dennis Schroeder in for Finney-Smith.
Just a great job of adding to their lead. Late in the game, every point matters.
Now here's Schroeder. Here's Thomas. And it's rejected. They retain possession. Pass to Simmons. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Now here's man. Thomas defends. Man with it. Ball with it. Covered by Schroeder. LaMelo working inside.
You know, because Ball is so skilled, defenders try to get physical with him, rough him up a bit, but it doesn't faze him. That rarely works against Ball.
And here's Schroeder. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Claxton a screen on Ball. And here's Thomas from the arc. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Richards has got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's man. Rebounded by the Nets. Pass to Williams. The 3. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. Williams has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Brooklyn making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Williams is checked in for Charlotte. Brandon Miller comes in for Green. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's man. Ball right side. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ball's got 5 points now this quarter.
Ball showing a lot of effervescence on the offensive end, and it's probably infectious for the rest of his squad.
Thomas outside. Back to Schroeder. Thomas against Ball. Thomas right side. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And he makes the first. Both shots good from the strike. And here's Charlotte now. 3-point lead. Miller outside. Richards with a screen. Miller, the pass to Richards. Count that one. And the Hornets lead by 5.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Outside Bogdanovich. Screen by Claxton. Takes a three. And again, it's the Nets missing. Hornets leading by 5. And stolen by Williams. The rebound by Mann.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Ball against Thomas. Buries it down low. Ball's got 16 points here in the second half.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's Schroeder. Half to the basket by Charlotte. Down low. The layup off target. The Hornets have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. Ball passes to Mann. Williams against Claxton. Pass to Richards. Outside Mann. Stolen by Schroeder. Outside Bogdanovich. Williams from long range. Hornets with the rebound.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
And Ball gets it to go.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And Brooklyn with possession here. They trail by 9. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Williams passes to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
The Hornets have gotten 8 of 13 shots to find the basket in the fourth quarter. To the paint. Here's Ball. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Shots good by Schroeder.
Schroeder not backing away from the important shots. He knows how to deliver in a big way and how to go out and make it happen.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Bridges, he's checked in for Richards. Charlotte leading by 5. Now Mann. Outside, Williams. Ball with it. Claxton picks him up. Ball passes to Miller. 5 on the clock. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Williams. Free throw good. Thomas. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Now here's Schroeder. Claxton a screen on Ball. Here's Thomas for 3. The rebound by Bridges. Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
You know, possessing outstanding height at his position, Ball excels at using that size and his body control to convert through contact.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
Nets trail by 7. Now here's Thomas. Claxton a screen on Ball. Thomas, that's good.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Now here's Mann. And it goes straight through with a swish.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Ball against Thomas. Outside Bogdanovich. Three-pointer. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got his 4th rebound in this one. Man, pass to Ball. He shoots. Williams grabs the board.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And, yep, it's good.
And a close game like this, Bogdanovich coming up big with that basket.
1:11 left in the 4th. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Cam Thomas picks one up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Stellar work at the charity stripe, trying to build out this lead.
52 seconds left in the 4th quarter. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's Miller. And the three-pointer goes.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And the Nets call time here. They're trailing by 7. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
I mean, they're still battling, but this one is just about official.
Well, it's not looking good for them. We both can agree to that, can't we? I mean, it's got to be a quick bucket, a quick foul, and see what happens after that.
Here's Thomas. Puts it up off the inbound. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Good on the first, and that trims the lead to 6. So he gets them both. Here's Charlotte. There's the double with Bogdanovich. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
That's exactly what a team needs when they're playing from behind. Energetic defense.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Schroeder, Ball with the rebound. And so they foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. And the Nets call time here. There's 14 seconds left in the game. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
And so it's Charlotte winning this one. And with tonight's win, they're now 2-0 in the NBA Cup.
Yeah, just a fantastic start to the group stage. They're in the driver's seat in this group. A strong finish, and they'll advance.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And we present the player of the game, LaMelo Ball.